everyone, this is Steph, and I thought I would do just a quick little YouTube video with some Photoshop, like a Photoshop tutorial. And so we're gonna head right into Photoshop, and what I'm gonna be showing y'all is, guys, if y'all can't, I know like my new outro and intro I bought, but it wasn't nothing spectacular. I actually had made my own but changed my mind. I don't know, I guess you're always harder on yourself, so I was just kind of like, that just don't look professional enough. But everybody else that would see it or seen it was like, that's really pretty, you know. So I don't know, but if y'all can't afford to buy your own, I was going to show y'all how you could actually make one yourself that's animated. And it's very simple, and it's really quick, and it's not very hard to do. So, but you've got to own Photoshop. Alright, excuse me. So if you're in Photoshop, and I'm just going to show you something really, really quick, and this is not anything special. You can make it as elaborate as you want to. So we're just going to name it Intro Demo, and we want to make sure it's 16 by 9 because that's basically YouTube's setting that I use for it, but I'm sure everybody may say something, or there's others that may say something a little different. I just make sure it's 16 by 9 and it's inches. Okay, so we're gonna go to OK, and then it'll open up. Now mine is a little slow today, I don't know why, but anyway, so the color I have is this color. You can do it whatever color you want. Or you can go in and open up, say, a background picture that you can find just about anywhere online for free. But I'm going to go with this, and I'm just going to pick something, let me see. Okay, so let's say you want to use, I don't really like this one, guys, so I'm just going to exit out and pick something else. File, open, and I'm just going to go to some of my backgrounds, and let's just pick one. Let's see. Hopefully this one will be better. Good, there we go. Okay, so let's say we pick this, and what you would do is you would unlock it right here on your layers, and then you would right click and convert it to a smart object. And the reason being is so you don't lose the quality, in other words. So I'm sorry, so make sure you select this right here, this pointer, and you want to double click and then drag it into your new document. And then Control T, and then hold it down and drag it. And what I want to do is I want to lock it in here, and then I'm going to drag it here, drag it there, just to reformat it into position. So then what you can do, you can actually throw this away. This was just basically to give you that 16 by 9 so you would know how to reformat it. Alright, so let's go right here. Let's get rid of that so we're not confused. And what I do a lot of the times is I'll filter it, I'll blur it, and then I'll do a Gaussian blur, and here we go, maybe to 20, let's try 20.9. Okay, and then I'll click that to bring it up so I'm not confused. I'll name this by double clicking it, but BG for background. Okay, then press enter. Alright, then what you're gonna do is, what you can do is basically go in here and open, and I can go to downloads, and I've got what's called a bunch of PNG files for different things. There is one, I'm gonna try to find it. It's cherry blossom petals that are flying. Right here, cherry blossom, I think that's it. Let's try it. Let's open it up. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my layer, right click it, convert it again, and then you wanna just touch one of these petals and drag the whole thing into here. Now, this is gonna look semi-fake for right now, but what you do is you can, give me a second, I'm gonna back out so I can actually reposition it the way I want it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recolor it, and the way you do that to help it match a little better is, let's see, let's rename this to Petals. Huh, this is not working for some odd reason. Huh. Alright, so let me go in here again. Let me say 150. Give me a second. My thing is really laggy today, so I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna go with, let's go with maybe something along, let's see what that looks like. Alright, so let's just say we want to name it Steffi's Garden. Let me throw this layer away because honestly, I don't know what's wrong with my thing, but alright, let's go a little darker. Okay. Steffi's Garden TV. Why is it doing this today? I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, see, I don't know why it's been doing that for a while. I don't know if I have a glitch in my if I need to update this Photoshop or what, I'll have to check. Alright, so let's just say Steffi's Garden TV. Let's kind of center it. Now there are guidelines that will pop up and help you, but I'm just going to go with this. And I want it to show, you can even put it over here, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to, on this layer, I'm going to double click to bring up my styles. And I'm going to bevel and contour it. This helps it pop. You seen that? Watch the words again. It helps it pop to look more three-dimensional. Watch it again. This is going to contour it. And then texture if you want. You can even do a stroke. And on certain words or letters, colors, it doesn't show as good. You can also do a drop shadow. Double click on that, and what you can do is position where the light is coming from. I'm going to position it right there. That looks good. Okay, so I'm going to say okay. And now I'm going to close that out. Now, on here, you're basically going to do the same thing to make them leaves pop. Bevel and contour. You can put a texture to it. And and a drop shadow, but on this one you're gonna have a drop shadow that's slightly different. You're gonna actually, we had it coming, I think from, I can't remember, guys. Okay, anyways, so I'm gonna go down on the size and the spread and the opacity and the distance. Alright, on this contour, I'm gonna go, let's see, I'm thinking, yeah, I like that one. Okay, so okay, and then okay. And you can actually see without the effects, see that? It looks more three-dimensional when you do it that way. But you also want to make sure when you do this that your petals are behind the words. This layer petals is under your words. That way your petals are not flying over the words. Okay. So I'm going to Control T, and I want to actually make this a little bigger, and I still want it in this corner. Alright, so now that's basically all you do right there for this, okay? So now what you're going to do, we're going to grab our pointer again, and we're going to go to Window, Timeline, and we want to create a video timeline. Alright, and the one thing that you're going to have moving, you can actually have the words moving, the petals moving, you can add other things to be moving, but I'm just going to have just the petals moving, okay? So what you want to do is you want to make sure you highlight the petals, and you can open it up, and what you're going to do, okay, this is the petals layer you want, okay? Now, what you're going to do, let me see. Okay, I think it's this layer right here, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so what you're going to do now is, let's go down a little bit. We're going to open that layer up, and we're going to press Transform. Okay, this will highlight right here, which means it's ready. It's recording, in other words. You want to tell it how long you want it to do this action you're fixing to do. Okay, so let's start over, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Okay, so close that out, and let's close this out, and let's grab the whole thing, and we're going to close this out. Okay, we're going to make it small. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to move it to over here. Okay, just enough to where we still see it when we highlight it. Okay. Now what you want to do is, let's close this out, open it back up. Sorry guys, my belly, I just ate, and I ate a lot of cheesy stuff. Alright, so transform one more time, and we're going to tell it how long we want it to do it. Okay, and then we're going to also tell it now what we want it to do. And I'm just kind of dragging like that. Alright, so now that we got that, that's done. So now you can press play. Now I remember this went very slow last time I did this because of the fact that I have some kind of glitch going on in my computer. Let's stop it and then I'll just start it and do it for y'all by hand because it's just much easier. Alright, so watch the screen and I'm going to just slowly kind of start moving this. And you'll watch, these petals are starting to fall now. Now when you actually do it, it'll be way more smooth, okay? Alright, so y'all seen what it did. So this could be just a very simple homemade intro that you can make for yourself for your YouTube channel. Now the way you would save it, basically, now if you want, we can put this as normal. And when you open it, okay, let's put back pass through. Alright, so anyway, you would press File, hold on, you would press File, and you would export it, and you would render the video. Now this procedure takes a little while on my computer. If you have a faster one, it could do it faster for you, I don't know. But you'll basically render it, you'll select, you know, basically the YouTube settings for it, and then you'll render the video, save it in your file, and then it's ready to use. Now what I'll do, I'm going to stop it here, but what I will do is I will actually have it at the very end, I mean before the very end, showing you in motion, showing you the result of this all together. So that way you kind of get an idea of what it looks like ready and ready to upload on your video. Alright, so guys, I hope that was something that will help y'all kind of demonstrate something y'all can do. And like I said, there's so many more things that you can do. I'm just showing y'all something not even thought out or well planned, just kind of threw together all just right here and now, you know. But if you really want something really nice, all you got to do is take your time, and you can add as many moving things as you want. You just keep that concept of what I just showed you. So anyway, so that should be it, and I thank you all so very much, and thank y'all for supporting me and subscribing and commenting and sharing. I thank you all very, very much. Guys, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and tap that bell. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good day, and God bless.